Climate change and development are closely intertwined. Developing countries like Nepal will feel the impacts first and worst because of vulnerable geography and lesser ability to cope with damage. With frequent power cuts, seasonal floods, contaminated drinking water, paired with tremors which shake up the core of the city, a place like Nepal is in dire need of self-sufficient solutions which can withstand climate change in the years to come. This is where Team Renouveau proposes a design that tackles these issues holistically. The site is located southwest of Kathmandu city in Kirtipur District, present in the vicinity of Bagmati river along the ring road. The design of the academic block started with demarcation of building footprint based on contour analysis. Then the built mass was further lifted up following the profile. Further, insertions were made in the form to create arrival plaza and recreational spaces. In addition to that, an atrium was scooped out to have light and ventilation blend into the interiors. This atrium divided the building into two zones, that is, the academic zone and the administrative zone. Due to the presence of many institutions in the surrounding area, it has become a popular area for outstation students and teachers to settle and live in. In the rapidly urbanizing Kirtipur, our design hopes to provide respite as the only buffer space away from the hustle and bustle of the city life. Our strategy was to create spaces which foster healthy and efficient working environments, which we have achieved through thermal and visual comfort. The central seating staircase will be the primary way of circulation for the students as well as a space where they can interact. Through this, we are tracing back to the vernacular planning of Nepalese buildings by keeping the more public functions at the lower accessible levels and private zones such as the lab at the top. The skylight and atrium act as a source for solar heating and decrease the heating loads. On the northeastern facade where the heat gain is typically high, we created a physical barrier of planters and terracotta jalis which cut down direct radiation and help provide PM filtration. To make the multi-speciality hospital easily accessible, a direct connection has been introduced. The main goal of this project was to create a building which brought comfort of one's own home into the institute. With a building which can stand its own ground, we are paving the way for a sustainable and conscious future for Nepal and its citizens.